survey by deodorant makers Right Guard has put the words, "we need to talk," as top of the list of phrases we dread hearing. So when someone says it to you, do you automatically think the worst?
Well, no, I don't, because I say it quite a lot. Well, listen, we need to talk, which can mean you've either got a rise, or I'm loving what you're doing, or you don't. So, I mean, it depends how you sort of take it.
It's that wicked laugh.
You just never know what you're going to get, do you? But no, I sort of said, because I'm one that has to thrash things out. I'm not very good at living with somebody. I think because I did it for many years, I lived with a sulker and somebody who didn't communicate. So I'm very much for saying, look, we just need to talk this out, or we need to talk. And we sit down and everything's fine. So with me saying things like that, that's easier for my relationships, whether it's with family, friends, work colleagues.
See, even just hearing you saying that a few times, and I like you, and I know that you're not going to say anything horrible, makes it, every time it makes me go,
Really?
If somebody says, we need to talk, I instantly think I've done something wrong.
Really?
You know, not on purpose, you know, like cheating by mistake, that sort of thing. You know, I instantly think that, what have I done? What have I done? And, you know, I don't like it at all. Apart from last night, little Finn, he's only 6. He's getting a starring role today. He came downstairs. Mummy, can we talk? Oh. I said, what's the matter? He cried. He climbed on my lap and he said, I don't think Catherine loves me anymore.
Oh,
and I said, why? Catherine is a girlfriend. And I said, why?
She's 35.
And I said, why? What's happened? And he said, well, she was chasing after Matthew and she wanted to hug him. And I see you and Steve hugging each other, and that means you love each other. So if she wants to hug Matthew, that must mean that she loves him. Oh, and he was inconsolable. So, well, I did have to put him right and say, well, do you remember when you and Georgia weren't going out anymore? And now, you know, and then it was okay. I'm sure you'll find somebody else. Is there anyone else in your class that likes you? And he said, oh, yes, Annabelle and Jemima. So it's really good.
See, that's good to talk.
Yes.
Well, I go round my house with my boys, you know, as they've grown up, and I go, we need to talk. Nobody looks at me. And I talk. And I talk. And they all go.
What do you talk about?
And then that's it, and everybody goes off and does exactly what they want to do.
Is that just for things around the house? What
I
sort of stuff do you
talk about life, you know, about emotional things or things I'm unhappy about or the way the house is running. And, you know, I feel that we must sit down and talk it through. But they just look at me as I'm completely balmy. OK, Mum, yeah, so, fine, go on then. Off you go, and off I go, all happy, and then it's just the same.
But I do that around my house, so I say to him that, come on, just go, Harrison, sit down. I want to talk to you about Daddy and I. I've got to sort things out. We're going to sort it out now. And we do exactly the same thing. Talk to them. And they go, yeah, you know, I understand that. Yeah, you're right, you're right. 2 days, fine. 3rd day, all back to normal again, same old thing. Well, I was saying that, though, I was in yesterday, and my daughter, roundabout way, my daughter came in, and she'd just finished her exams, and she went to stay at friends the other day, and then another night went by. She said, can I stay there again on Tuesday night? And I went, oh, you know, Jess, why don't you come home? You know, we haven't celebrated properly yet. Oh, no, stay out again. And I thought, and we had a little bit of a thing on the phone, so when she came back last night, she came in looking very sheepish, and she looked at me, and every time I tried to look at her, she wouldn't have eye contact with me, and I was like, is it all right? Yeah. I thought, what's going on? Keep looking around the room for? I was like, and then eventually she just sort of looked over, and I was chopping up vegetables. I said, you're going to stay for dinner tonight? You're going to stay with us for dinner or go out? Oh, I don't want to think. Oh, why not? I'm not hungry. I thought, she's not talking to me properly. What's the matter? And I kept going, Jess, what's the matter? What's the matter? I'm chopping up the vegetables. I said, look, stay, we're having vegetables. This would be nice for you. Don't want anything. Then she came and stood right by the side of me as I'm chopping up, doing like this, and then she went, Mum, I looked, I went, what's the matter, Jess? So what's the matter? So she came behind me, gave me a cuddle from behind and went, I'm really sorry, Mummy. And I went, oh, look, just because you stayed out, it doesn't matter, it's fine. I'm chopping up there. She went, no, for lots of things. I went, like what? I said, OK. So then she came this side and went, and she was just staring at me, and I went, what, Jessica? As I turned around, she went, they're tongue pierced. Well, I chopped up the carrot, I nearly chopped up my arm. So I went, how everything I've done for you, how could you treat me like this? I went, I can't talk to you, I can't talk. I went outside and found my sister who's an ex-copper. I've had to pick her. Kim, is it legal? They can pierce your body without your mother signing anything. She went, yes, it is. I went, oh, no, I've not got a leg to stand on. I went back in again. I went, fine. Well, Auntie Kimmy said they're not really supposed to do it. Lied. And I went, and then by that time I'd gone outside and she'd been speaking to Jeff on the phone, who'd really had a go at her as well, and came back and she went, it's all right, Mum. I've taken it out. I went, thank you so much. And she said, it's all right. The lady said it'll shut up within about an hour. So I thanked her for that. So I do like to think she's been very sweet and taking it out because she knows how disappointed I was. But, you know, talk about need to talk. That was the time I did. But she got to talk. Well, I was a bit worried because I said, you know, you've taken it out. You're going to eat soup. It falls straight through the hole.